had a discussion with a fellow musician about which of your instruments is better? Well, usually there is no right or wrong. Each of them has its own characteristics and strengths. But guess what? Today, we'll put them to the test in our Battle of the Instruments. We have 4 contestants, each of a very different type, and, well, let me present them to you. The musicians in this video are not professionals. Our first instrument is the trumpet. Born in 1500 BC, it was first developed from animal horns. It really impresses with its loud, rich tone and is therefore a brass instrument. Just kidding, it's called brass instrument. The clarinet was born in 1690 and originally developed from a Baroque instrument with a name that I just won't pronounce, and it impresses with a wide spectrum of sounds. Featured in this video will be 3 clarinets: the A clarinet, the E-flat clarinet, and the bass clarinet. They are woodwind instruments. The cello, or violoncello how it's officially called, was born in 1550 and was originally developed from the bass violin. It impresses with emotional, human-like sound. You need a bow to play on the 4 strings, and it is therefore a string instrument. Born in 1700, the piano was first developed from the monochord. It impresses with the combination of melody and harmony. It is a keyboard instrument, so by pressing the keys, a hammer hits the steel wires inside the instrument. Featured in this video will be the grand piano. Our first challenge is range. Which instrument can play the most notes, lowest to highest? Okay, so let's distribute points. The winner of the challenges gets 2 points. The second place, 1 point. Sadly, no point for third and fourth. Right now, in the lead, we have the piano with 2 points. Next challenge, who can play the loudest? We measure this challenge in decibels, which is the unit for measuring the loudness of sound. The highest number wins. Let's add up some points. The winner of the challenge is the trumpet and gets 2 points. 1 point for the clarinet. Our next challenge is who can play the quietest? Here again, we measure in decibels. The lowest number wins. Okay, the winner of this challenge is the piano, and second place is the cello. In this challenge, we want to find out who can sustain a note the longest. To make this more fair, the cello only gets 1 bow, and the piano is not allowed to use the pedal. In this challenge, the first place goes to the cello and second place to the clarinet. But the battle is not over yet. Our next challenge is intonation. In other words, how clean can the instrument play the note? To measure this, we will use a tuner. It is tuned in 442 Hz, which is what they usually use in symphony orchestras. The instruments will play a fourth, from C to F. The pitches the furthest off from zero are going to be calculated. The clarinet with a sensational result gets 2 points, and for the second place, the cello, 1 point. For this challenge, we're going to find out who can play chords. A chord means that multiple notes are played at the same time. The instrument that can play the most notes simultaneously wins. Play a chord. Okay, that's kinda unfair for the trumpet, but what about the clarinet? Should we consider this cheating? Nah, that was actually really funny to watch. The winner with the most notes, and also the one that used the most fingers, is the piano. In second place is the cello. For this challenge, we will find out who is able to do a vibrato. This is a regular change of pitch. We are only going to count who is able to do a vibrato and who is not. Well, piano, that was funny to watch, but sadly, nope, that's not a vibrato. The winners of this challenge are the trumpet, the cello, and the clarinet. All three of them get 2 points. We are already on our last challenge, and here we are going to find out which instrument is the fastest to pack up and the easiest to transport. We grade them out of a total of 5 points. 5 points being very fast and easy to transport, and 1 point not being able to transport at all. So you don't even want to try? So let's add the last points to our scoreboard. The trumpet is the winner of this challenge and gets 2 points. Second place is the clarinet with 1 point. Wasn't it beautiful to hear all those different sounds from these different instruments? Each of them has its own flavors. And isn't that the beauty of music? Well, anyway, the winner of the Battle of Instruments is the cello! Thanks to all contestants for playing and you guys out there for watching. I hope you will always have fun making music, no matter which instrument you're playing.